back to Going In Raw Overrun. Thank you to all
thank you.
the patrons out there, the YouTube channel members, for supporting Going In Raw. Really means a lot.
Yes, it means a great deal.
You all right, pal?
I'm tired, man.
I can tell.
I'm out of it today.
My goodness gracious.
Not with it.
Wow.
Not my finest hour.
Well, if there is any day that you'd be tired, it's the NXT 205 UK episode, because nobody seems to care about these.
No.
Except for our awesome, awesome patrons.
Yes.
And friendos. So, yeah, anyways. Did you actually watch the, people are talking about the Moxley-Yano match?
I haven't seen it yet. No, I just saw I read what the finish was.
Mm-hmm. Joe Juarez says it was funny. Alex C says the best comedy match I've seen. Wow. Interesting. Maybe we'll watch that at lunch or something.
Yeah.
And then later on today, Steve W, the final blooding.
I could sleep through all that.
Oh wow! Really? Oh my goodness! When are you scheduling Fun's finale for?
Well, Fun will resume next week, and
okay,
it's got another month. There's some storylines I got to let play out.
Wow. Why don't you just do a battle royal and you just drop all the storylines except for the main one?
I mean, it's pretty much just there's three storylines I want to kind of somewhat see through.
Oh my goodness. C. Pena, Steve, what do you think of the casino in GTA?
You have a video about that, yes?
Yeah, you can see my thoughts on it for an hour and 15 minutes in video form. In short, I'm not sure how much I'd actually go there. The blackjack was pretty fun though. Like, it was pretty fun. It's actually pretty decent. Like, if you want to sort of on the lowdown learn how to do those gambling games, if you have a trip planned for Vegas. Is Atlantic City still a thing? That's still a thing, right?
Yeah, still a thing.
Atlantic City.
I mean, there's casinos all over the place now.
Yeah, these days they're everywhere, huh?
Yeah.
So if you want a primer on how to do that stuff, it seems like it's a fairly accurate representation of how it goes.
I mean, there's also, I'm sure, a lot of games comparable that are just as good that you can get on one of these things too.
Sure, but if you want to do it while wearing a pig mask, and then immediately go outside and shoot people,
GTA there's only really one outlet for that. Yes,
exactly. Let's see here. Ricky Scurvy says, "Can we start a friendo gang in GTA?"
There is one.
There is one, but I'm not the owner of it. I think you're the owner of it.
Yeah, I'm the owner of it.
And I would need more control if it was going to be sort of done now.
Yeah, because I don't play GTA anymore.
So maybe we could start a new one. And on top of that, like, I don't even know any of the people in that gang except for like Stephen Fenners.
Yeah.
So that's a possibility. It's a possibility. Anyways, we have some non-news about Roman Reigns.
We do.
So we might as well run the non-news graphic.
Let's do non-news now. Wang here. Wang, are you here?
Wang.
Are you here, Wang?
Hello, Wang. That's awesome.
Wow.
Just me. I'm taking over the show now.
Have at it.
You never know what's going to happen here. Full cam, actual full cam. There we go. Is that good? Full cam? No, that's weird. And then
oh my goodness, you can give people seizures, man. Wayne Maker says you two need to join the Premier League, GIR League, this fantasy soccer. I don't know anything about soccer.
That's why I got you that magazine. All you got to do is read that magazine, and you will be top contender. Wayne, can you find out for me if Nightmare Landlords and like Bad Tenants, the TV show, is available for streaming anywhere here? That was my favorite show when I was in the UK. It was that and Police Interceptor, which is them pretending like they have actual crime over there.
Yeah, I knew Alexi was going to say this. I don't know anything about your football yet. I'm in AO Worms League, Larson. I only join leagues with the desire to win, and to win, I need to know what I'm doing. I don't know anything about soccer. I don't know anything.
You must unlearn
and for me,
what you have learned.
Participating isn't enough. I need to take like a full year to do research. I need to know how scoring systems are on these leagues, what players are best served or best drafted to take advantage of the scoring system.
Why take a whole year when you have just a magazine you can read over lunch and then be top
player? It's not a kids magazine.
What does that have to do with it?
I think the level of information I need is
well, no, the funny thing is it sort of straddles the line because I feel like there is some valuable information in there. And at the same time, it did come with toys and these soccer glasses right
soccer
here.
Sunglasses.
All you have to do, you want the key to win? All you got to do, you get bonus points just for wearing these bad boys.
I think that's a demerit, actually. I'm pretty sure that's a demerit.
This is great.
Yeah, I know I could just auto draft the team, but I don't know.
That's how I do my NFL
Your
fantasy
football
draft.
Yeah.
I just let it auto draft for me.
Yeah, I'm too hands on.
You're handsy. You're definitely handsy. That's for sure.
At this point, I'm already in 3 fantasy football leagues, and that's probably enough of a time commitment for me.
When do you think Roman Reigns is going to retire, Larson?
I don't know. Let's ask him that question.
Roman, hold on a second. Did you know I have his phone number?
Oh, give him a call.
Oh wait, that's Vampiro.
Yeah, it's Vampiro.
Sorry, Roman Reigns.
Yeah. So TMZ apparently talked to him about that. And this is what he had to say, quote, "I'm still in love with the ring and still holding it down for Raw and SmackDown. It's really neat to have many opportunities, but I still love doing my physical thing in the ring. I still have a few more years of being in my prime of my athletic career. If I can handle it in the ring, I'm willing to do it. I can hold this schedule for at least 5 more years of being full-time. Eventually, it'll be time to rest my body." This is complete and total non-news. He just says, I got at least 5 more years. So in between 5 years and 40 years.
Well, 5 years of full time.
Well, it says at least.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though.
It could be more than 5 years.
Here's the thing. Look, I think it's kind of obvious. I think Roman Reigns is going to make at least a bit of an impression with Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
The same way Rock made an impression in
Mummy 2.
Mummy 2, yeah. I think that he's going to be fast-tracked for the Hollywood thing because I think that he's sort of made for that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if 5 years
he starts doing movies instead. Yeah, totally. That's totally.
I could totally see that as being a thing. I don't even. He doesn't really even seem to love wrestling. I think he loves the platform.
Yeah.
I think he loves what it can do for his career. I think he probably enjoys it.
Yeah.
But it's not like Daniel Bryan, who's literally said, "I want to wrestle."
Lives, eats, and breathes wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that being said, he's a terrific wrestler. He's a really good wrestler. He could be brought to a really good match. The whole idea of him and Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam, I'm really hyped for.
Yeah, that could be cool.
I think that's really good.
Think Rowan's the one that dropped this stuff on Rowan then?
Do I think Roman is the guy who dropped stuff on
Rowan is the one.
It'd be awesome if Roman rigged it himself.
And then blame Daniel Bryan for it.
Yeah.
Heel turn for Roman.
Yeah. Do I think Rowan? Yeah, maybe. Could be. Well, I said this yesterday. Rowan seems like he's a woodsy guy. He probably knows how to spring traps like that. Mm-hmm.
Alex C. says, "You look like a fool."
When is that ever not a thing, though? I mean, this is just icing on the cake, really. I need a haircut.
D. Minor said they did an interview for Hobbs and Shaw, and The Rock said Roman took to his role naturally. How about this?
Go ahead.
Let's have a hair versus hair thing going on for Triple Mania.
Okay.
For predictions.
Yeah. Oh, no. Us? No.
Yeah.
What, are you dumb? No, of course not.
Yeah.
You always shave your head.
Uh-huh.
So that's like nothing.
No, but I'll shave it all off.
Your beard?
No, all my hair.
Okay, well then that's not it. It would literally look the same as it always does.
No, it wouldn't if I had no hair.
Yeah, it's not different. It really isn't. You shave it really, really close. No, that's off. It'd have to be a hair versus beard.
No, that's
what
not
it
going
have
to
to
off.
be. Exactly.
You're not going to shave your hair off either.
If it was hair versus beard, I would actually consider it. But here's the thing: one of us would end up looking like an asshole.
Yeah.
Like for a good, who knows how long it
C.
takes.
Pena says make Larson grow his hair. So it's a hair versus hair thing, but if you lose, you have to shave your head, and if I win, I have to grow it for a year.
No, man, no. Yeah, Alex C's right. He says hairless Steve would be a full-on thumb. That's true, and it's like a weird lumpy thumb, like sort of a square-looking thumb.
Ricky Scurvy, fun's coming back next week. Week after that, there'll be a pay-per-view and probably like 2 or 3 more shows until.
Oh my goodness! Wow, that's a lot.
Well, there's a lot I gotta get done. If we're gonna build to interdimension tension, we gotta do it right. I'll try to speed up as fast as I can, but there's several things that need to happen.
Okay. I'm gonna see if we have any more questions over there.
There's a whole question thread we didn't touch yesterday.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you put a question thread up yesterday, the day before.
Did I put a new one up?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I was doing the ones yesterday. Posts.
Alex C says if you make it hair versus shirt, then Gustavo would find any way possible to
rig it. And yeah, that's right. That's a good point. Matt chat reminder. Come on, bonus thread. Bonus episode. Yeah, there's only 8 here. I think I already read most of these. Let's see here. Yeah, I already read all these.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, Ben Espinoza. He's always good for questions.
Yeah.
Do you think that NXT should stay on the WWE Network or should it be on Fox Sports 1 to compete with AEW on TNT since AEW and NXT are both on Wednesday. So you're tasked, Larson. Even though you're a big fan of AEW, you're tasked by Vince McMahon. You're a businessman. He says, hey, what's the best strategy for competing, for tearing away, not just chipping away, tearing away?
Well, here's the thing. There's what's probably the best strategy, and there's what I'd want as a wrestling fan. And I think those are two different things.
Okay, no, what's the best strategy? That's the question.
Best strategy is probably to put it on Fox Sports 1. If the goal is to tear down AEW, you put your best wrestling show up against their show.
You do it live, too.
You'd have to do it live.
You do it live.
However, as a wrestling fan, I don't want them to do anything different than NXT. But like the most different I want them to do is fold 205 Live in NXT and make it a 2-hour show on the network.
Even that for me, I'm not huge into. Maybe I am into that. Yeah, I don't know. NXT is just the perfect hour of wrestling. Mm-hmm. It is just absolutely perfectly done. Besides the fact that it's not live, but even that doesn't really bug me.
That doesn't bother me at all
because I'm used to it.
Doesn't bother me at all.
I just think that like you can get the big perfect example. As a wrestling fan, surprises like Fandango running out. Yeah, they are spoiled for me. And I think that live could be a really, really fun moment. So I do kind of miss that aspect. I mean, that's one thing that that main roster is just missing is the unpredictable nature of anything can happen at any time because it's live. And you find out about it.
Yeah, but very rarely does that ever happen.
They never do it. No. I mean, they don't write that. They don't take advantage of the fact they're live. They don't.
Remember when Brock came back and they spoiled it on Twitter beforehand?
Yeah. Not only do they not really write it that often, when they do write it, they spoil it in advance on Twitter. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Legit Underboss Larson, thoughts on that Reds-Pirates fight? That pitcher's went over the Pirates dugout and wanted to fight the whole team himself.
Oh, I saw a bit of that, yeah.
That's ballsy.
That's a good job.
D. Minor should fully come out of retirement as Mankind to feud with the Fiend. I don't think he can physically. He can't be taking bumps. Michael Forbes, who will be the first legend or old fart that will wrestle for AEW, and Alex C says Dustin Rhodes. It's true.
That's good. All right, take Dustin out of the equation.
DDP.
They're probably
he's part of the Nightmare family.
Yeah. Boy, I have a hard time believing they're going to wheel him out. Though.
No, I don't think that's...
At some point, they're going to wheel somebody out.
Ricky Scurvy says Chris Jericho. C. Pena says Glacier.
Oh, okay. So who do you think Jericho's partner is going to be, or partners?
LAX.
Partners?
I hope it's LAX.
Partner or partners?
Partners. Two people.
LAX is great.
It's got to be LAX.
That'd be awesome. Wait, when is it? It's October. So LAX is advertised for the next set of Impact stuff, but not advertised for anything after that. I read that on internet. So it could very well be LAX. That'd be cool.
I hope it's LAX.
Yeah. Ben says, it's my birthday is Monday, and I am going to a Boston Red Sox home game.
Carlos Villalba says, the Go Home Raw for Hell in a Cell is coming to my city. Should I splurge? It could be fun. You can get a decent seat at Raw for like $70.
Yeah. Yeah, Raw. I mean, look, man, this past Monday night's Raw was really good. I'm sure with Heyman continuing on, I think it's gonna be pretty good.
Honestly,
it'll be fun.
If streaming pay-per-views weren't such an important part of our business strategy these days, I'd totally go to Hell in a Cell here. I've never seen a Hell in a Cell match live. It'd be fun. But so much of, like I said, streaming pay-per-views is such a huge part of what we do now. We just can't not do it. Yeah.
I kind of only want to go to like important stuff these days. Like the first episode of AEW could be very interesting to go to. It's historic. All Out would have been fun to go to. Double or Nothing was a lot of fun. I like going to the things that I know the crowd is going to be electric. There's high demand for it. It's just special events. Beyond that, I don't know, man. If I'm going to go to a wrestling show, it's going to be like a different like wrestling show. It's just going to be like a small thing that I can use. It's really intimate. You can get up close. Like the Pro Wrestling Eve show was so much fun. It's so rad. But like just regular run-of-the-mill WWE stuff.
Exactly, Alex. Basically things where you can film content to offset the mystery, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Or sell merch someplace.
Yeah.
Ricky Scurvy says, get an owner's or
a luxury box.
Luxury box and live stream our reactions.
That'd be funny. Ben says, if WB wants Roman Reigns to get over with the fans, turn him heel, and he gets over organically, do you agree? I don't think they could do a heel turn with him now. Don't think so.
Oh, I think they still could. I think they still could.
It's a good point, Alex C.
There you go. Have Hebner help us out with the merch sales.
Double J is a producer for WB. He can't go to AEW.
Yeah, but I don't know. He can kind of seemingly he can go wherever he wants. Wasn't he? What show was he at? Double J.
He was at Rey de Reyes.
Yeah, that's right. He was at Rey de Reyes.
But they're not going to let him wrestle for AEW. That's the competition.
What do you think about Kip Sabian?
What do you mean?
Had that question in chat. I don't know. D Minor says, "What do you think about Kip Sabian?"
His match at Double or Nothing was all right. I don't know a whole lot about his work.
His promo leaves a little bit to be desired.
Oh, yeah.
At least the promo that I saw. But no, he seems fine. He's good. He's sort of in that class. There's like a lot of guys that sort of do what he does.
Yeah.
Standing out in that pack is sort of difficult.
Joe Juarez, which match y'all looking forward to the most at Triple Mania?
I don't know. I have no idea. I want to be surprised. Aerostar's match. Whatever he's doing, I want to see Aerostar. I want to see Aerostar walk out alive. That's my goal. At the same time, I want to see him fall from at least 70 feet.
Jeez. Aerostar is in the Copa Triple Mania match. It's La Parka, Pagano, Puma King, Aerostar, Drago,
Look,
Averno,
it says to be
Chessman.
determined number.
Oh, Superfly's in that match too. Electroshock, Monster Clown, Eclipse.
God.
And then somebody else.
Superfly is the guy who did the sunset flip, or who took the sunset flip.
Powerbomb, and his head bashed
destroyed
the
his
table.
head. Oh, man. It says to be determined number participant. Copa Triple Mania. What does Copa mean?
Cup.
Oh,
Triple Mania
Triple
Cup.
Mania Cup. Okay. Oh, that's going to look. Participants to be determined in what? Yahweh a la Gloria? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Yahweh. Yavar? I don't know what that means.
As a women's TLC match, that'll be good.
Alex, he said, is that their loose ends battle royal? Yes.
Must be.
They already stole that idea from me, from my head.
Well, it's more like the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Let's get everybody not involved in anything else into this massive match, so everybody gets on the card.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of those guys are involved in stuff. It's the loose ends battle royal.
We don't know if they're involved in anything because we don't watch every week.
That's a good point. Nino Amborghesa and Big Mommy. Oh, that makes me so happy. Versus Sammy Guevara and Scarlett Bordeaux. Why isn't Killer Cross in that match?
I don't know.
Versus Viano 3 Jr. and Lady Maravilla.
Versus
Australian Suicide and Vanilla. Or Vanilla.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know who's going to. I hope Nino Amborghesa wins that, though.
Yeah.
And then El Hijo del Vikingo. Ms. Stacy's Jr.
Yeah.
And Golden Magic versus El Nuevo Poder del Norte.
The new something of the North? What does Poder mean?
What does Poder mean? Poder. Poder in English. Power.
Oh.
The New Northern Power.
New Northern Power.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the Exoticos.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Kara versus Lady Shani versus Taya versus Tessa versus Fabi Apache versus Chick Tormenta versus La.
Oh, Fabi Apache is my favorite.
In the women's TLC match, that'll be good.
Who's Kara, the champion? I don't know who that is.
Oh, she just won the belt, I think, at Rey de Reyes.
Can you click on her, please?
I thought.
Thank you.
No picture.
No picture.
She's only 23. Wow,
No
super
pictura.
young. Then you got Psycho Clown, Cody Rhodes, and Cain Velasquez teaming up. Take on Tejano Jr., Taurus, and TBA.
Boy, that's so wild.
And then you got Laredo Kid and Lucha Brothers versus the Elite in a rematch of was it Fyter Fest?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That'll be good.
That'll be spectacular. That'll be really good.
Of course, Blue Demon Jr. versus Dr. Wagner.
That's got to be the main event, right?
That'll be the main event, yeah.
Okay.
It's hair versus mask. That seems to trump everything. And
I'm sorry, hair versus what, Larson?
Mascaras.
Thank
seems
you.
to trump everything. And
D Minor wants to know, have we watched any of the Viceland stuff? No more than we had talked about before.
just the Dark Side of the Ring.
They Yeah. The Wrestlers. That's right. That was the one they filmed before, but they're airing now, or they aired after, because the Dark Side of the Ring was so popular. Jonathan says, isn't Marty Scurll's contract up soon? We've been saying that since April.
I thought it was April.
We've been wondering that for a long time now.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's possible he can be one of Jericho's partners. Yeah, we thought we had heard it was April, yeah.
What's the last thing? I mean, the villain, what do they call it? Villain Incorporated or something like that?
Yeah, they just added
Flip.
Yep.
But he's injured now. It's in the fall, according to who's that?
Meltzer. Huh.
So sometime starting in October, I guess.
Sometime between the end of September and December 20th.
Yep. Alex C says he's seen rumored Pac and Skrull.
Well, Pac would make sense.
Pac would make some sense, yeah.
That'd be a hell of a team then.
That'd be killer. That'd be great. I'd like to see a Jericho or a villain themed Jericho shirt. He always does that.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be mucho bueno. Jonathan says, have you seen the advertisements for the Peanut Butter Falcon? What is that?
What is Peanut Butter Falcon? What is that?
It's a movie with Shia LaBeouf, directed by Tyler Nilson and Michael Schwartz. I don't know anything about.
I don't know anything about
any of these people.
I don't know anything. Carlos Villalba asked, should they add Riddle to Goldberg versus Dolph? That would be hilarious. Makes them both tap.
That'd be great.
Double bro mission.
Bro.
Taps both of them out.
You're a terrible wrestler. That'd be good.
That'd be great.
Let's see here. Ben wants to know, what's our favorite Kenny Omega match? Oh, Jonathan says that movie's about a kid with Down syndrome that wants to be a wrestler. Oh. And then Shia LaBeouf tries to help him get into the wrestling pool. That's interesting.
Yeah. What's the genesis of the title?
Like this right here shows Shia LaBeouf with a rifle.
Well, there's a boat on the poster.
I thought that, like, speculate, just from what you see right here, what would you think this movie's about?
I would say this is something that takes place in, like, anywhere between the 1920s and 1960s, somewhere rural, but also by a body of water, because there is a boat in the poster.
Sure.
That would be my guess.
Yeah. And then what's the premise? What's the plot here? Can't really see. I mean, I can kind of understand now how that's somebody.
I would
with Down
think it's
syndrome.
just some like family thing, coming of age type movie. That's what I would suspect.
Big business coming to take over the farm.
Maybe Peanut Farm. Falcon Corp coming in to buy the land.
Falcon Corp.
Alex C says his favorite Omega match is one against Naito in the G1 when Kenny won. That is a great match.
Mine is probably it's probably Omega Okada 1, just because that opened the door for me for so much.
Mm-hmm.
For so much. A.O. Worm, did I join the Fantasy Football League? No, I have time in my week to join exactly one Friendo Fantasy Football League, and I'm already in it. That's the OG one, the only official obvious. I always want to say obvious. Anyways, it's the only official Friendo Fantasy League that I'm in.
We've been doing that one for a while.
Original. It is the original one. Yeah, I've been doing that for a while. Former champion, so I don't really have too much pressure on me. Obligatory, yeah.
Obligatory.
For me, it's obligatory. Ben wants to know, what's the worst SummerSlam match ever? Hogan versus Michaels or Diesel versus King Mabel?
Diesel versus Mabel is worse.
Hogan versus Michaels is a joy.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to watch.
It's a delight to watch.
But actually, I didn't think
it's a trolling.
Diesel versus Mabel was like unwatchable.
No, it's actually a decent match. You can call it a good match. It's a good match. Diesel, especially up against Mabel, looks like he's like a 205 guy.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty fun match.
I was thinking about doing a countdown on best and worst SummerSlam matches, but I stopped thinking about it too hard because it probably would do very well.
Mm-hmm.
But I did do a little bit of research into it. Now I thought about, well, of course, you got to do the inverse then.
Well, that's a good idea for like a 10 for the win would be like biggest in-ring troll jobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shawn Michaels. I mean, dude, when you think about how big of a troll that was to like the biggest name in wrestling.
Oh, that's huge, man.
Made him look like a fool.
I would say Orton Lesnar was worse. That was a terrible
match.
In
terms of like actual matches? Yeah. That's a really bad match. Carlos says Team WWE versus Team Nexus.
The finish made that a bad match.
Yeah.
Cass versus Big Show with Enzo in the shark cage. That was not good.
Waymaker says, I've given you both the Premier League, Dream Team League info. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do that one either. I'm in one fantasy league, and that's good enough for me. I only have so much. I have so much time in my day. I need to not be doing trivial things. Waymaker, I legitimately meant to say fool. I wasn't going to drop the F-bomb there. But Telsi and I said hello. Alex C says, just join, hit autocomplete, then delete the app to make Wayne happy. No, I'm not going to do that. On principle, I'm not going to do that. That would be an empty gesture right there. Oh, man. Speaking of empty things, my stomach.
Yeah, same here.
So we're going to cut this a little bit short.
I'm going to need some like a lot of caffeine today.
Oh, yeah? You know what I did? I took a bunch of because you had no more sugar-frees in the fridge, so I put some in there for you yesterday.
I appreciate that.
I'm such a nice friend.
You're a good friend.
Anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. Until next time, we'll talk to you later.
Bye.